Okay, so right off the bat, thank you for the follow, Virtual Bacon 1. So my plan for today is to do a very short stream, which is funny coming from someone who's has been known to have streams that go up to like 5 or 6 hours. But I just have a lot of random Vive demos that I'd like to play. Nothing that's really full-fledged. They're mostly like little game jam games or just kind of experiments. And there's one of which that you guys in the chat can actually join me, even if you don't have any virtual reality equipment. And I posted the link earlier. I'll post it again. It's a free download. So it's a game jam game, and if you are on a desktop computer, you can spectate in-game and harass me while I play it, or if you actually do have a Vive yourself, you can join me and we can do caveman things together at the same time. Yeah, short stream for me is like 3 hours. True story. Okay. I'm going to start first with something that is not multiplayer, but it's rather spooky because there's a skeleton in it. And because everybody always asks, there are two things, two views on the screen, a left and a right eye, because I stream this stereoscopically, meaning that we can watch the videos or the stream or anything like that with a Google Cardboard, and you can watch it in 3D, and you can get a much better sense of what it's like to have a headset on when you watch that. And then people always say like, well, but then you're losing a lot of screen space, right? Because you have two things instead of one. When in reality, if I were to only have one, it would just be like the left one, but moved into the center. And then there would be just a whole bunch of blank space. But then you also might say that, well, then you could just use the desktop view that fills the full rectangular spectrum. But I can demonstrate something briefly here where I can show you the difference between streaming the desktop version compared to streaming the direct viewport from the headset. First of all, if I was doing the desktop version, you would not see this. You wouldn't be able to see me doing any of this interactivity with the interface. Like, I want to show people what it's like to have a Vive and how you interact with it. And people say, like, can you read the chat? Well, no, you can see me reading the chat. So that proof right here that it actually works that way. But if I was streaming the desktop version of a VR game, you wouldn't see any of this. You wouldn't see what it's like to interact with it. So like, for example, if I go to Job Sim, which I might actually do if the other games don't go on too long. This is just a good demonstration. So it has this, okay. So this is how
Hello,
Job
human.
Sim
Grab a cartridge
looks
from the
when I
tray,
stream
and
it
let's get to work.
normally with left and right eyes. Then, if I were to just do, this might screw it up. If I were to just do one eye, it would just look like this. And you'd be like, what is that awkward shaped thing on, what is it? Your right? My left? Am I pointing the right way? Something like that. So it would just look like this if I just had one eye. It'd be a waste of space, wouldn't be stereoscopic, so I'm just thinking you might as well do both. And, oh geez. Gotta do all of this business. Okay, are we back? All this technical stuff. Okay, and then if I do the desktop version, it would look like this, which you would get more pixels. You get a higher res version of scrawny old monotonist. So you would see more of me, but you would see a much more narrow field of view for the game, meaning that most of my hand movement, like, whoop. So most of the hand movement when you're playing this game is at about this height. So if I'm interacting with stuff, you wouldn't see a lot of what my hands are actually doing because the field of view is so narrow. It's like really zoomed in and you're missing a lot of the action. It's more like you could read things more clearly at a distance. But then when I go back to this, it's like a fisheye view. You can see what my hands are doing much more clearly, and you get a better sense of what it would feel like to have the headset on for yourself. I mean, it's harder to read things. Like, you probably would not be able to see that it says JobBot on the bottom there, but you're seeing more around you. So I don't know, that's my thought process for doing it in this view. Plus, almost nobody streams like this or makes VR videos this way, and I like to be unusual, and I like to just do that. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that. So yes, hello, Sick Today, Yopabel, Jetostodle 7, hello, Silent Nil, haven't seen you in a while. Stream one view in split and one in solid, I don't know, would technically be possible. Google Cardboard, yes, Cardboard looks like looks as he fumbles around accessing OBS in VR. Yeah, Google Cardboard looks like this. It's a thing that you can put your phone inside, and it allows you to put it up to your face, and it will fill your vision with what you're looking at because it has lenses inside that magnify it. So it makes it easier to experience any kind of like VR 360 video kind of content. And these are just like $10. I actually had 600 of these because I was given them by the Sundance Film Festival after I volunteered for an event to demonstrate virtual reality to people. So I'm down to like 100 because I gave so many of them away for free. But anyway, these are just all over the place. And this is what's called a Google Cardboard because it's made of cardboard. It's like the cheapest VR solution you can possibly get. And there's also Gear VR that's made by Samsung, which is like more full-fledged mobile VR kind of experience. Oh, there's a lot of people here. All right. You don't have a smartphone or the data to handle. Don't have a smartphone. Oh my, I don't know. There's actually a lot of people that don't. You don't even have to have a data plan. I mean, you could just, smartphones work like little laptops if you don't have a data plan. You just get a Wi-Fi network. And it works just like a little computer. Actually, my Gear VR uses a Samsung Galaxy S6, and I don't have a data plan for that. I just use it like a little desktop device, even though it's a phone. Here's a not at all pretentiously titled game called The Enlightened League of Bone Builders. I feel like there's a lot of inside jokes in this game that I don't understand.
Invivo Communications presents The Enlightened League of Bone Builders and the Osseous Enigma. Oh, greetings and salutations. I didn't see you come in. Welcome to the Enlightened League of Bone Builders. Well now, take a look around. Lots to see and lots to do. I suppose you've been sent to help piece together my good friend Yorick. Alas, poor Yorick. He's really falling apart these days. If you prefer to skip this rather enlightening tutorial, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Just tap on the timer and get on with things. Now where was I? Right, well, don't just stand there. Lend me a hand and pick up Yorick's cranium. It's sitting right there on the table. Just reach out for the object using one of the contraptions in your hands and hold down the trigger to pick it up.
My bad. Okay.
Not that one, you ninny. I asked for the skull.
Have to assemble Yoic.
Not that one, you ninny. Nicely done. Now hang it on the hook to the right of the desk. Just release the trigger. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit. But don't worry. Use the trigger to pick it up again and hang it on the hook all proper.
All proper.
Spot on. You're well on your way to joining the Enlightened League of Bone Builders. From time to time, you may also need to interact with objects at a distance, such as that banner hanging behind the desk. Instead of walking up to it, use the large, round button on top of the control apparatus to direct a light beam.
Find this pretty humorous. I don't know how to tell the difference between the two different ones. Oh no. Wait. Right, okay, the radius and ulna are on the forearm. Okay, so this should be correct-ish. Uh-oh. I'm failing. Dude. Okay. Is this waiting for me to touch something? Ugh. I think this game was free, by the way. It's just some dude's project. I don't know how to tell the difference. Oh, because the kneecaps, or whatever the technical word is for them. Game audio is behind. That's very peculiar. I've never had that happen. I think it might just be this game. I mean, I can restart Steam VR after this. I think this is very short anyway. Oh my god.
Then hold the trigger and move the banner upwards to close it. Bravo! Once again now, extend the banner all the way back down. You may need that handy anatomical illustration to help piece poor Yorick together.
Oh, there was an illustration to follow?
Now that you've figured all that out, I suppose I'll have to warn you not to go making a mess of things. The objects in this room are extremely precious. Some are even quite dangerous, I'd say. So play nicely and try not to break anything. Okay now, time to stop putting the pieces back together. We can't keep Yorick waiting. And by the by,
Wow.
we'll be timing you to see if you've got the right stuff to join the league. So build the skeleton as quickly and accurately as you can. All set then. When you're ready to commence, use the trigger to start the timer on the table. It will automatically stop when the skeleton is complete. It will be able to see how you fared.
Got some...
Oh, and if while you're playing, you'd like to reset the whole scene for some reason, simply select the green reset sign hanging above the door. And if you'd like to exit this test, simply select the red exit sign right beside it.
Okay.
I suppose that's all then. I'll leave you to it. Hit start when you're ready.
Hate to break it to you, dude. Oh, cheater.
Well done. Don't forget to consult the anatomical illustration above the desk if you're too dim-witted to know where that goes. Well, well now. Isn't Yorick looking dapper? May the gods forgive us for this profanity. Splendid. Simply splendid. Bravo, my friend. Good show. Jolly good show. That's bloody brilliant. You're really rather good at this. Smashing. Good show. You've certainly got the stuff to be a full-fledged member of the Enlightened League of Bone Builders. Now go on. Check the leaderboard to see if you've earned a spot amongst our most distinguished anatomists.
Amongst your most distinguished anatomists. Wait. Right. All none of them. Sub 1 minute. I know I did a sequence break. Now what? Skeleton hug? Which, by the way, feels very strange in VR. Like, you can swear that I could feel stuff as it touches you. Like, when I do this, it makes my eyes twitch. It feels like something touching my actual face.
Do be careful. What are you doing? If you break it, you buy it.
See who can name this instrument in the chat.
Be careful, that's sharp.
Bone saw. Ugh. We'll need to figure out a solution to getting my mic and not be tangled in my legs. My heart's on fire. Hey. Gladius. Ooh, shiny things are so cool. Especially when you're doing it in this environment. Oh my god, it's actually burning. Oh god. Now we got a dire skeleton. I don't think there's anything else I can possibly throw into the fire. What is this? Okay, well, I think this is the extent. Ooh, just instantly exits. Okay. You get a Velcro loop tie. That would be a little easier. His audio is a bit desynced. Pretty sure it's a game thing. I'm going to restart Steam VR, which will only take like a minute. I'll do a test. Wither skeleton, yes, it's a better term. I don't know why it says when my controller's batteries are low, I just charged both of them to full. So here, I'm going to lose my vision a moment. Still waiting for some sort of a VR horror story where someone has a headset on so they can't see anything and this is totally dark and they're sitting in their room, and then when they take the headset off, there's like someone standing directly in front of them, or someone who had broken into their home, which would kind of suck. Be discomforting. Okay. So let's see if this is in sync. Or does it seem like the audio's in sync, at least with my microphone? I'll go into a game too. I like how it loads a ton at the beginning, only to have it immediately followed by another really long loading screen. Oh, I haven't been in this in a long time. Let's see. I'll do one round of archery, and then I'll go into the Cavey game that you guys can join me in. It's mostly just to show people who don't know anything about the Vive some of the entertaining experiences you can have. This entire one was produced by Valve. This is technically Valve's newest game. Interesting thing about this is like you can shoot this any way you want. This is just following my hands. You'd just be like, oh, well, I'm left-handed. You just do it like that. I haven't done this in quite a long time. They added endless mode to this. So with the endless mode, it means that you could just continually play. Game's still behind. Well, what on earth? I haven't changed anything with my settings. I can't think of what it would be. All my OBS settings are still exactly the same. I mean, I'd probably have to restart my whole computer. The stream isn't going to be that long anyway. Well, that sucks. I'll have to look into that. Plus my CPU is quite slow. It's my biggest bottleneck on my computer right now. Ah! Dang it! Oh my god! But I do notice the game is lagging quite a bit too. It sucks that new CPUs are like ridiculously expensive. Ah. Dang it. Of course, it just gets you physically exhausted. Play. My previous VR stream was Audio Shield, and I played that for like 4 hours straight, and I never had to restart, and everything was in sync. So I'm not sure what changed. Oh, come on. It gives you a little required break. Oh, hello, video bum. You lousy bum. Do I have an unlocked processor? Well, the game, anytime I stream VR, my computer is just not that fast. The games will always lag a little bit. I just have a strong VR stomach that I could tolerate some lost frames while I'm playing a game. Like, nothing makes me sick in VR. But I think it's really just my CPU. All right. Oops. Silly me. Miss. What? God. I miss all the balloons. Of course, the leaderboards for this are absolutely insane. There's no way I'll even be like in the top 10,000 or whatever. Wow. I just can't hit him. Probably because of the lag, I'll blame that. The required break. Oh, OBS is weird, having an issue with my capture card, frames dropping. Yeah, my processor is an i5. I think it's one of the slower of the i5s. It's whatever was affordable at the time. I'd like to get an i7 eventually, but I think it's like $300 or something like that. Kind of out of my price range at the moment. So right now I am in 14,379th place, and I'm on wave 27. So there's at least 14,000 Vives in the world. God, my arms are so tired already. Come on. Sneaky little... Bro! Jeez. Wow, that's great. Oh boy. Oh. Hit it! Hit it! Oh my god. Bro! That's it. Oh, that was cheap. Use both of them? Hanzo main. I don't even play the game, and I kind of know what that means. I really wish there was a place nearby where I could try the Vive. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I know at least 3 other people that have Vives. Well, GPM has a Vive. KY has a Vive. Mythos, one of KY's moderators, has one. People in Minneapolis here, there's like 4 other people that have them. And there's some companies that are starting to set up Vives in their places, like in their workplaces, and then they produce stuff and then they invite people over to demo products, to prototype things on their Vive. I may actually be working on a project for a client as a contract job related to the Vive in the future. But I don't know. I don't know much about it yet. Just found out that one of GameStop's nearest has a Vive, putting together Vive demo. Microsoft stores have Vives, and I think Best Buy might also. There's tons of them out there. Even if you just look at the Vive subreddit, a lot of people offer their homes up, and they'll be like, oh, if you want to try one, just come on over. And there's like a big map of people who have them. Oh, what wave is this? I'm not even at my high score yet. My high score is 27 and I'm at 24. Oh. I feel like I'm not going to survive past this one. Missed. It's funny is because you're looking at my left and right eye on the stream, you can see where my dominant eye is, depending on which one I look through. That was cheap. Ooh. What? Did not think this would be going on this long. I thought it would have failed. I think this is it. This is it. That's been sad. 29, I at least beat my previous record. 12,448th place. There you go. Okay. Whew. There's only 3 Microsoft stores in Washington. Oh, that have Vive demos? Your dad's pissing off your chihuahua. Oh dear. Don't want to do that. I wonder if when I'm out of the game, if its audio's still out of sync. Left, or wait. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Cool dance. Okay, so the game I'm going to do now, well, first of all, I need to see what time it is. Okay. I posted a link in the chat earlier. I'll post it again. I'm going to play this game that you guys can kind of join in on if you want. I think you could just spectate. But if you have a Vive, feel free to join me. It's a little caveman simulator. It is a free download. The itch.io has a little thing where it kind of tries to get you to donate money, which is cool. But you can opt out of donating and just download. All right, see you later, gear. Okay. So this game uses an unusual climbing method, or movement method. There's no teleportation. You actually just grab onto the air and pull yourself up. Or you can scoot by doing like this. Or wait. Move around. Or you can, when you get up to a wall, grab the wall, climb right up. And this feels so strange. It can be like, oh, a lot of people I wouldn't be able to do that. Throw myself up. Oh, God. That felt real. Okay. So this is how I have to mine stuff. So go to this rock. Take this. Ah, faster. Okay. Oh. Make sure this is actually working. Assassin's Creed VR game. I believe if you join, it should automatically connect you to the same game that I'm in right now. You would just be one of these cameras that can freely float around. Like there's somebody. And they can probably hear me too, because I think it's automatic mic chat. And you can see how totally horrific I look. Hello, camera person. Oh no, it's gonna get dark. Oh no, lost my hatchet. How do I make a fire? When I try to make a fire, it just makes a longer stick. I know that is the goal, is to make a fire, so I haven't figured it out. Oh no, it's camera people! Ah, go away! Ah! Huh. This feels so weird. I hear voices. I'm freezing. I'm gonna die. Ethereal spirits tormenting me. Someone needs to invent a way for me to produce fire. I can't figure out how. The voices I do hear are very quiet. I'm hearing my own voice loop back in somebody's microphone. Oh, I can't see anything. It's the administrator. Okay, I think I take this rock. Get a longer stick. Just keep getting more wood into eternity. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, I can get a hatchet. Is the sun coming up? Oh, I wonder if I... Hmm. Hmm. No, I keep making longer sticks. Oh. See. I can stab some of these spirits. Hmm. You're watching me in the game. And now I see you all. Joshua. Administrator in Savannah. Now what do I do with all this stuff? Oh, there's some way to produce fire. I don't remember how. And it feels surprisingly natural to grab onto things and pull yourself around. Oh! I did it. Oh. Okay, now how do I actually start the fire? Maybe use one of these ancient cameras. Prehistoric video recording technology. Hmm. Someone else had a Vive. They could join me. It's gonna get dark again. I'm gonna freeze. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'll just carry this around with me. I wonder if I actually have to, like, keep it fueled. Ooh, it flares up. Dual wielding. Maybe I should have moved this over to the cave. I'll just move this campfire over. I'll just asphyxiate myself inside the cave. Okay. Yeah. God, it's gonna get so bright. Oh, that was an amazing throw. Oh no, I'm freezing again. Apple stuck. Ah. See if I can cook the apple for whatever reason. Uh-oh. I think I crashed it. Oh my god! They're all crafting into each other. Big laggy crafting explosion. Oh, the whole fire exploded. Oh crap. Oh, there is a rock over here. Ugh. Oh no. Did I crash it? Oh. Oh. Almost. It's like the bacterial evolution of wooden stakes. They're finding each other, they're evolving into larger sticks. Oh geez. I just flew out of here. I think we're pushing the game to its limits. I created a fire cube. Yes. Like there's a camera party happening underground. Ooh. Can I light the whole tree on fire? Come on. Uh-oh. Jeez. Oh. Uh-oh. Getting real laggy now. Where'd it go? Ah. I am the king. Uh-oh. Well, geez. Just teleported. See how far underground I can get. No, without falling off completely. Woo! It's a tricky operation. Feels so strange. Ah! I fell. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, Jed, you're administrator. Does it feel weird when the screen suddenly goes blank? It does. It's not like completely disturbing or anything. Also, can you cameras hear me in the game? Apparently there's constant mic chat. It's heavily distorted. Okay. I'm sure part of it has to do with just the lag, and my computer is overworked streaming and doing VR. I like it when I accidentally make a new item. I wonder if I can light this other fire with a torch. Oh, accidentally made another fire. Oh. Well, that sucks.
So it ended up after that one really great match in the train, everybody just quit. They quit the server, or quit not just because of me being bullshit, but I guess everybody decided to get off this one server. So it just ended up like the next round. I'm like, why does it seem so empty? I open up the squad and it's 2v3. I'm like, what? This is a 64v64 map. What is going on here?
I hear voices.
So, I'm really just, like, it's like I was playing with children almost, because you can spawn with an LMG, but the enemy team can also pick up an HMG, which is, a heavier machine. Can people hear me? Who? Who are these fucks?
Hello? Something about a 64v64 server? Playing Battlefield? Sounds like intentional voice distortion. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, my voice is pitched down. Yeah, and the other cameras are pitched up. Oh, no need to apologize. That was entertaining, eavesdropping. It's nice to not be the only one talking for a change. Oh wait, I was gonna see if I could actually ignite this other one with one of these. Oh jeez. I can. Sweet. Alright, I don't know if there's much else to do. This developer does make a lot of other games. Like, this is pretty innovative, I think. Despite how simple it is. Gonna break my controllers. I'm trying to invent pie. Hmm. All right. I like to think of it as being like an arc situation with the spectators being alien overseers. It's true. Love to see a VR game where you just hang off the bottom of the cliff and try to hold on. Well, there is actually a game. Let's see, what was the game? There's one for the Oculus Rift that was about climbing cliffs, and it was produced before there was even any touch controllers or anything. So it's like you can see what sort of touch interactivity can add to climbing around. Why on earth was that developed for the Rift and not for the Vive that already has full hand functionality? Okay. So thank you, cameras, for joining me. I'm going to go and switch to a different game. I'm done being your plaything. All right. That's pretty cool. What time is it now? I'm going to do one other thing, which is, I don't know how this will look on stream. I mean, there's a bunch of other Vive demos here that I wanted to try, but I think I'll save them for later. Oh, GPU cubes. Yeah, thank you for joining me, cameras, Bays and Near Asia. This is a silent thing normally, but look at this. Sour Patch Kids ad in VR. You're originally watching on a tablet and switch to a laptop. No, that was cool. I like that that happened. I'm glad you didn't say anything embarrassing that you would regret a handful of people hearing on the internet. All right. So I'll just do one more demo and then I'll be done for the night. But this is one that I think would work well with music. And then I'll turn off the chaperone. Oh wait. Okay. So, bitrate might not allow this to work very well. You can see all these little particles. They move very slowly. I believe this is responding to the music. And it looks absolutely incredible in VR. It's especially at 60 FPS. Oh, wow. Maybe I should pick a more active song. Makes you feel like you're magical. Oh, whoa. Oh my god. You could see this in 3D. Song requests? Nah. Need to be stoned for this? Nah. Bro, who needs stoned when you got virtual reality? Actually, Tilt Brush got an update that actually has audio responsive songs, or audio responsive brushes in Tilt Brush. You sold it. Oh, well, it's not for everyone. I've had it since the very first moment that consumers were able to purchase them. All right. Well, that was a very nice trip. Awesome, you can do the eye crossing. I usually parallel my eyes so I can see the depth appropriately. Okay, well, I'm a little exhausted from all that archery, so I am going to head out and I'm going to host Vinny of Vine Sauce because it sounds like he went live. So thank you all for watching tonight, watching me act goofy in front of a camera and do all kinds of embarrassing stuff, which is just the nature of VR. So without further ado, I feel like maybe next time I should do some like tilt brush with music playing and just be all concept heavy and artistic. All right. Have a good night, everyone.